am late. I hope you haven't been waiting too long for me to let you into our meeting. Looks like we have a few more folks who still have to join us. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everyone.
How you doing?
Great to see you. Hi, everyone. Great to see you.
Great. I think just about everybody's here.
Sarah, we're still waiting for Paul.
Did I forget to let him in? Where is he? Oh, wait. I've got him.
Now, how does this thing work? Hello? Can
Paul.
you see me?
Paul, just move back from the screen a little bit. Or adjust your camera.
Is that better?
Now we can't see you at all. Lower it a bit.
How's that?
Now you've got it.
Okay, now, let's explain why we're really here tonight. Emma, would you like to start? Sure. Well, as you know, for the past few years, we've held a do-it-yourself Christmas pageant at United Protestant Church for kids of all ages.
No practice or rehearsals required. Everyone just shows up at the church and has some fun. But this year is a bit different. We want to make sure everyone stays safe and healthy so we can enjoy this Christmas and many more to come.
So that's why we're having a Zoom do-it-yourself Christmas pageant.
Just as in the past few years, we'll tell this Christmas story and have you kids all help us out with all the sound effects.
Don't worry. We'll let you know what to do along the way. Just follow our lead and you'll do great. And with that, it's time for our call to worship. Paul, I think your assignment was to prepare the call to worship, right?
The call to worship? Yes, the call to worship.
You know, something to call everyone to worship?
Oh, right, of course, sure, call to worship.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I have a phone call.
So, Emma.
Hello?
I'm just calling to tell you that it's time to worship. Are you coming?
Yeah.
Rose, what's your cell number?
847-5555.
No, stop. That's okay. We know Rose is here. Let's begin our service.
Service? What service? Waiter! Waiter! No one's taken my order yet.
The worship service.
Oh, right. That service, of course. Although I could do with a nice cheeseburger about now.
Oh, that sounds good. Order one for me, too. Extra mustard.
Okay. You can eat later, but for now, let's tell our story. It's based on a song called The Friendly Beasts. Is everybody ready?
Ready.
Now, for you at home, throughout our story, we're going to mention a lot of different animals. We'll need your help to make all the animal sounds. We'll have donkeys.
Hee-haw, hee-haw.
And cows.
Moo, moo.
And sheep.
Bah, bah.
And doves. Wait, what animal will I be? Well, let me think. People brought all their animals with them. Including their dogs? Well, there aren't any dogs mentioned in the song, but I'm sure they did. Great, I've got my dog. No, wait, I don't mean a real dog.
Oh, do we get to have our dogs? Zeus, come here. Come here, Zeus.
Oh, well, let me go get Penny.
Oh, gosh. Okay, sit down.
No. We're not using real dogs.
I bet Jesus had a dog. Probably a St. Bernard.
No, I bet he had a terrier. A holy terrier.
No real dogs.
How about a camel?
What?
Can we have camels?
Camels? Well, to be honest, I'm not sure what kind of sound a camel makes.
I think they just spit a lot.
In that case, no camels either. Emma, you can be whatever animal you want. Are you sure about the dogs? I'm sure. Now let's get started. Just remember, kids, whenever you hear an animal sound, you join in and make that animal sound too, okay? Here we go. A decree had gone out from Caesar Augustus that all the Hebrew people had to be counted so that the Romans could tax them. This meant everybody had to return to the city that their family was originally from. For a lot of the Hebrew people, that meant returning to Bethlehem, the city of David. Normally, Bethlehem was a quiet little city. Even the stables were quiet. But that changed once everybody started arriving for the census. Instead of 1 donkey, there were 2, then 3, 4, 5, some nights 6 donkeys in the stable. The innkeeper's cow found herself sharing her stall with a different strange cow every day. And don't get me started on the sheep. There were sheep everywhere. And where there were sheep, there are sheepdogs frantically trying to keep the sheep where they belong. Woof, 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 woof. The doves were packed to the ceiling in the stable beams and were definitely not too happy about it. Now,
imagine all this happening at the same time.
It was terrible. This went on all day long, and all night too. No one could get any sleep in the stable. Each animal was jockeying for position and trying to get the last word, or ba, or hee-haw. You get the picture. Each one wanted to get the last word in. The innkeeper hated going to the stable. Of course, he had to go to give all the animals food and water. But as soon as he showed up, they gave him an earful. So that's why the animals were surprised that special night to hear the innkeeper coming up the hill with yet another guest for their stable. The animals were ready to let whoever it was know in no uncertain terms that he or she was not welcome, until they saw a young couple walk through the doorway. It was obvious they had traveled a long way and were exhausted. It was also obvious that the young woman was about to have her baby at any moment. Something about her seemed so special. She practically glowed. The donkeys, cows, sheep, dove, and dogs just stared in amazement. And when her baby boy was born, none of the animals could remember what they had been arguing about. Their hearts were filled with love for that tiny baby lying there in the hay. All they could think about was what to do to make the baby feel safe and warm. Jesus, our brother, strong and good, was humbly born in a stable rude, and the friendly beasts around him stood. Jesus, our brother, strong and good.
I said the donkey, shaggy and brown, I carried his mother up hill and down. I carried his mother to Bethlehem town. I said the donkey, shaggy and brown.
I said the cow, all white and red. I gave him my manger for his bed. I gave him hay to pillow his head. I said the cow, all white and red. some good spell. In the stable dark, we're glad to tell of the gifts they gave Emmanuel. The gifts they gave Emmanuel.
That tiny baby was Jesus, God's gift to all the world, sent to fill us with God's love so that we can love one another. Whether we're donkeys,
Hee-haw.
cows, sheep,
Ah.
doves,
Ooh.
puppy dogs, woof woof, or people.
We love you.
Love you. On this Christmas Eve, we pray that all of you feel the love that tiny baby brought into the world. Be that love for others and carry it with you wherever you go. Thank you for joining us tonight, and
Merry Christmas.
Christmas!